dealers. Built for America. Built Ford proud.
15-3 is the Boston run. That broke the tie to put the Celtics up by 12. Here's Tatum. Stepping to his left. Good look at the three. Got another one.
Man, I don't even know what fish grease is. That might be hot as whale grease, the way he's going right now.
All right, Celtics get the win. 112-88 here against the Philadelphia 76ers. And really
is my stuff. This is my stuff right here. My stuff. My stuff.
That's the edited version, of course, is Jason Tatum going off for 51 points. 17 points in that third quarter when the Celtics outscored the Sixers 33-10 to take Game 7 in convincing fashion. And let's just start with Jason Tatum.
No. Let's start with the fans first.
All right, yeah.
First. Jaylen Brown called all you guys out. All you guys bring that energy, and that's what you guys did. So one, the fans brought it, no doubt. I don't know if you guys can hear it back on TV. Right in the third quarter, they went to a new level. Go ahead, Tom Giles.
Yeah, they absolutely did. That was the best Garden crowd you've seen in a very, very long time. And Jason Tatum gave them plenty to cheer about in that third quarter.
No doubt.
And throughout the game, taking a look at the numbers. And Stephen Curry actually set the record with 50 points in a Game 7. And these numbers brought to you by your Massachusetts Health Connector. Stay in the game. Get covered at mahealthconnector.org. Steph Curry had 50 points against the Sacramento Kings 2 weeks ago to the day. And Jason Tatum said, I got this. 51 today.
I mean, look at that list. My man Jason Tatum sits on top of Curry, KD, Sam Jones, Dominique Wilkins, legendary players, legendary performances, and Tatum is the king of Game 7.
And he did it in, 17 of 28 from the field, 6 of 10 from 3, 13 rebounds, 5 assists. So it wasn't just the scoring. He was doing everything out on the floor tonight. He was not letting them lose this game.
No, you know what? It was really, I thought, the third quarter, and he's got his wiggle back. He got his confidence back. Like, I don't know what happened, because we always expect Tatum to bring it to a certain level every night. Like, there's so many ways he could beat you. In the mid-post, he could beat you from the three. He could drive you. Today, he showed you everything. There was a possession. He's sitting on the baseline. He's getting pumped up. He goes down and has the next 4 buckets in a row. Like, it was Jason Tatum's world, and everybody else, especially the 76ers, was just participating. They were to be traffic cones out there.
I know exactly what you were talking about. It was 70-58 at the time. They were only up by 12, and Al Horford was inbounding the ball. It was after Jaylen Brown got off his rim, and it got deflected out. And Tatum starts clapping right in front of Al.
No, it was Al Horford, really good defense on Embiid.
Yes.
And then Jaylen Brown got the ball, went out, they called a foul, boom, they come down. Jason Tatum takes it to a new level.
Was that the most emotion? That's got to be the most emotion we've ever seen out of Jason Tatum, right? I mean, the way he was reacting, it was awesome to see.
That's in the B block. That's in the B block. We'll get into the Heat. No, you know what? It was good to see that, because then he backed it up with the game.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, if you watch Game 6, you're watching him, you're like, man, like, come on, like, you got to get us through this. You're a star. You're an MVP. And he said, I'm humbly one of the best players in the world. Today, we understand why. And
he doesn't have to say it today.
I'll tell you what. He plays like this throughout like, he doesn't have to make the shots, but just his demeanor, we're going to be fine.
And every time, too, he made a big shot there in the third quarter. He got the crowd even more involved. Yeah. And it's just like the crowd would feed off that, and it just became a runaway train that Philadelphia had absolutely no answer for. Again, the Celtics, that third quarter, 33-10, just phenomenal. Philadelphia was 3 of 21 from the field. And I know you said that, it felt like they checked out, but it also felt like the Celtics kind of just forced them into submission.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Snatched their soul.
Yes,
soul
absolutely.
Snatchers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tatum just basically broke them. That's just how it was. And then they're going to have to ask. James Harden's already called the moving company to get his stuff out. Doc, it's like a lot of stuff going on with Philly, because now they got to go out there and endure what Jason Tatum just did to them. That's how the NBA works.
So 51 points, and for Jason Tatum, he also had 25 from Jaylen Brown, who was big tonight, picking his spots. And I really felt like Jaylen Brown got him going in the second quarter. We can talk about him in just a little bit, but we want to check in with Chris Forsberg, because it is a series clincher.
Oh, snap!
Oh, it's loud out there.
Chris! You're on air!
I got you, Scout.
Forsberg, how you feeling, man? What are your thoughts?
So, you guys know I haven't been out here after games this year, but this inside the Garden, inside a Game 7. I think that third quarter would challenge as loud as I've ever heard it in there. I start thinking back to like the Game 6 of 2008 Finals was a party because it was so loud and everyone knew that they were going to win that series. It felt an awful lot like that in the third quarter tonight when Tatum's going off. My favorite moment, though, was they were up 28. Tatum came back in after a timeout, came to the middle of the floor, right in front of Embiid, told everybody, get loud. He wanted that party to keep going all night long. And look, they deserved it after that effort.
All right, if you can hear me, one more question for you. What did you think of Jason Tatum tonight in the 51 points?
The Kelly Olynyk game. But in the ultimate moments, the superstars step up. And it was so neat to see Tatum, from the jump, engage. He knew this was a big moment. Scal pointed it out. From the end of Game 6 to like 4 minutes left in this game, he scored about 70 points. He absolutely dominated. And this is what superstars do. This is what legends do in Game 7. Now the NBA leader for most points in a Game 7. Like, Tatum just had a superstar night.
Chris Forsberg, thank you so much. There's the guy that's working right now out there. He is putting it in. Chris, thank you. We'll be, I'm sure, hearing from him coming up later in the show. Now, though, we're going to send it back down to Abby standing by with Marcus Smart.
Marcus, that's 6 playoff series wins against the Sixers, all while you've been here. How sweet is it to get it done, even though it took 7 games?
It's always sweet. You know, anytime you can be in the playoffs, get to go to a Game 7 and then close it out on your home court. It's always sweet, so we're happy. You know, we played against a really good team in Philly, got the MVP, rightfully so, deservingly, and they played hard. They pushed us to the brinks, and you know, we came out to win today, but that's a great team we were playing today.
Took control in the third quarter, held them to just 10 points the entire frame. How did you guys do that?
Together. We just kept going no matter what. You know, the calls was getting, you know, we were fouling, we were still going, we was missing, we were still going, they were scoring, and we were still going. And that's the mentality we got to continue to have all the way out.
51 points for Jason. That's the most in a Celtics franchise history in the postseason. When did you know it was going to be a very different game for him than Game 6?
After Game 6. You know, he heard all the criticism. He heard all the talk. He know he didn't play well up to his standard. And like I said, and I said it before, he gets paid all the big bucks. Him and Jalen are superstars. This is what they do, and he showed that today.
And all the talk coming in around Joe, how much humility did he show throughout the series?
Tremendously. Tremendous. There's a lot. I mean, you know, it was tremendously for me to see him be able to keep his composure, keep his poise, and for us to continue to go and continue to come out here and just stay with it. You know, that's all you can ask for in your coach, and we're proud of him.
How long do you get to celebrate this before you look ahead to Miami?
Tonight, that's it. This is after tonight. Once 12 o'clock hit, it's on to the next one. You know, we got a really, really, really good Miami team, and they've been playing balls to the wall, so we got to get ready.
Marcus, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Abby. And again, the Miami Heat, Game 1 Wednesday, right here at the Garden. Celtics, there's your final score, 112-88. Oh, James Harden, just 9 points. That is oof. All right, we're going to take a quick break here on Celtics Post-Game Live, but the party's just getting started outside as the C's advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals once again, where they will face Miami. We got plenty more coming your way here on Celtics Post-Game Live.
Mayhem out here. They got to